Hare Krishna. So we have these types of speakers, you know, ऐसे speakers रहते हैं and what has happened is the micro switches of this circuit which goes like this inside this this circuit, the micro switches of this circuit, they are not functioning, and the reason for that is that there is some kind of oxidation or dust. So what I did was, what you do basically is you put this WD-40 spray a little bit over here, you see, and with the help of multimeter I will show you that I am measuring the continuity. So you put the prods of the multimeter across the solder wires of the micro switch and you press it, and as you can see it's showing, because I was working on this switch already, so now it started showing some continuities, but it should be near to 0 points, like 0.6, it should be 0.6. So it's showing near to like that, nearly 1 ohm, 9 ohms. Now when I short the pop, it's showing 0.6, 0.5, so it should be 0.6, 0.5. So what we'll do is that we will put the WD-40 spray and just strike the switch, micro switch, with your finger like this, up down, up down, up down, up down, and hit it. So like that you press on it number of times, and put a little bit more of the WD-40 on this micro switches. Now you may say, why not remove these micro switches and replace it with new ones? So I used to do that, but in the course of doing like that, these tiny tracks that are there, copper tracks on the PCB, because of the heat during soldering, these tracks get damaged, and then it is many times very difficult to even trace out where the solder points are going, and it takes a lot of hard work to just trace them out, and then connect small tiny wires going across from one side of the PCB to the other side on the top. So it becomes a lot of hard work then. So the simple thing to do is just spray a little bit of WD-40 and just strike these micro switches with your fingers, as I am doing. Now I have serviced this one and this one and this one, and I'm doing with this one. So it should show 0.6, 0.5 ohms, near to 0 ohms. So that 0.5 or 0.6 ohms is the resistance of the copper wire of the multimeter test prongs. So now let's measure the voltage across the pins, and I'll just zoom out a little bit so that we can have the multimeter reading as well. And it is showing near to 0.7, 0.8, and when you short the prongs, it is showing 0.5, 0.6. So we'll do a little bit more of that. It should show at least 0.6. You can put a little bit more of the WD-40 and hit it with your finger. Just keep on hitting on the press button of the micro switch, and what happens is that all the dust and oxidation comes out. Now we'll see whether it is showing any voltage, I mean continuity. So it's showing 0.7. Yeah, it's coming to 6.6, near to 0.6. When it come to 0.5, that will do the best. So it's come to 0.6. That is also okay. So we have done this and this and this and this. 4 buttons we have done. Now we'll test this one. What is the continuity over here? And as you can see, it's not showing any continuity. I put the across the solder points of the micro switch, and I'm pressing and it's not showing me any ohms. 0 infinity, that means now we have to put the WD-40 and strike the tiny plastic knob of the press button of the micro switch and see what happens. Here we go. Yes, a little bit of WD-40 spray and strike, 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 strike. So like that, these micro switches are in basically all gadgets, in your TV, in your audio players, so many gadgets, and over a period of time they don't work. When you press them, nothing happens. So open it up and you can yourself do the servicing all by yourself. So easy. You don't need to remove these micro switches at all. Just spray a little bit of WD-40 and just strike them with your fingers. Strike the plastic press button of these micro switches like this, the way I'm doing. Tack, 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 tack. And all the dust and oxidation within it gets removed out because of the physical strikes, and you have to do a couple of times like this, and we'll see now if it's showing any resistance. So you can see that now it's showing 1.2 ohms, but we want it to be 0.7 to 0.6 ohms. It should be as close to 0. So we'll do it again once more. Put a little bit of WD-40 spray, just a little bit, that's it, and strike, 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 strike. Pap, pap, pap. Tick, 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 tick. And let's see what is the resistance that's showing across the solder pins of the micro switch. So we just put it these points across each of the solder points of the micro switch, and then press and see what happens. So we pressed, and yay, it's showing zero point 0.6. Yes, so repaired. So like that we'll do with each and every switch like this. So I've already done 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then we'll do all the rest, and then 5. This one is the 5 one, All the remaining ones like that. Jai Ho, Hare Krishna.